Hello, everybody. Oh, that's part of the music. Yep. Okay. Come on. You're going to fade over for me? There we go. Hello, everybody. We are back here with a... It's been a little bit. First, we had problems. Our cat peed on our power source. And then we had some other issues. But, we're back here for now. Piecing together as we can. We appreciate the viewers we have on this one. This one's not as popular as some of our other ones. But, sometimes we just have to do something a little different than the normal things. Another possibility was one based on Thundar the Barbarian using Gamma World. Just an idea. Okay, now, you guys are back up on the mountains north of the northern edge of Zeke's lands on the Rocking Z. First of all, we got to have you three, because in actuality, Hex is not here today, listening but not active. So, the other three, I'm going to need strength checks for your physical work this day. This is the hard work of the day, and then we get to have fun. Everyone do a strength check, just need a green. Trying to remember. Some people try to remember how to do it. That's not good. But you just take feeble damage, that's all though. Rosa. Gunsmoke did good. So he had to take up the extra work. And it's also a little button that says strength next to your character sheet. You're trying to do the fancy.
No, I'm trying to get my character sheet. I can't grab it.
Uh-oh. It says no.
I went to the book and just clicked my name.
Same.
You can also go to your figure.
Mine.
You can also go to your figure and go to open character sheet, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, but it was just bringing up ping.
Uh-oh. How mean. Maybe your thing's double 17. Not good for two of you, so let's do a... God damn, I have one eye that keeps giving me trouble today. Feeble damage. Okay, that is... Come on. 2 points. Ooh, you both are just... So, it's a hard day. Now endurance rolls from all three of you. And that'll be the one. We're going to skip the intuition. That's better.
Hell of a lot better.
Yeah. So they are good, I believe. God damn it. I gotta go get an eye drop. That's got to stop happening. That's bothering me lately. So we have Rosa, Gunsmoke, and Cold. Good. Or, no. That's the endurance. Oh, yeah, no, these are all endurance. Okay. So we have only one. Kid Colt just didn't feel like doing his work today. He's feeling bad at the death of Arizona Annie. They were close. Kid Colt takes 2 more points. So now you're at -4. What's your endurance?
20.
Okay, well, as it is
Excellent.
by overnight, as long as you eat and sleep, you'll recover 20 points anyway. So it's no big deal. It just may affect this evening for you. So, the intuition, we're going to skip that. We're kind of streamlining, less distractions, more of the story. Let's put this over here so I can read it easier. Maybe I'll put my glasses on. That's cheating. Okay, the sun had already bled out behind the mesas, leaving the world dyed with copper and purples. The heroes had spent all day right in the fence line for old Uncle Zeke. checking the rockings of cattle before bedding down for the night. They just unrolled their bedrolls near Dry Creek, which is actually behind the image of where I have you guys at. When you spotted it, a orange flicker along the far slope, where no other hand should be. Too steady for lighting, too low for a homestead lamp. A campfire. Zeke's land ran 10 miles in every direction before giving to the next spread, and none of his neighbors were friendly enough to be dropping uninvited. The sight set everyone's nerves a-humming. They doused their own little fire and mounted up late at night, the creak of leather the only sound of the pressing dusk. They closely rode towards this light, which just seemed to be going, ignoring your guys' approach. The more wrong things felt. The wind died. The night went heavy. Coyotes had been yipping earlier, but now the prairie was holding its breath. While you topped the last rise, you saw the campfire clearly too bright, burning white instead of orange, though nothing around it caught flame. Now, we go back to the image, because you guys will have, I already set it up a bit. Wake. I'm going too far, too fast. It's not a movie. Too far, too fast. There it is again. See if I can move this over here, if it would do any better. I'm just got to remove that red thing. I've actually have it hooked up to this one, so I don't know why it shouldn't be quite so bad. Okay, now move back in. You all have movement. If you move you, I'll move your horses with you if you want. But you have 6, I believe. Yeah, 6 is what we worked on. At 6, and if you're moving at anything over 3, you should probably go with a stealth check. But this is what you see at the head. There's one of these cowboy types, just kind of like laying there on a log, leaning forward. And there's the fire burning in front of him. It seems to have a lot of wood. Not so much now, but it did. You even see some of the land, some of the area around the rocks are burnt. There's a wagon which is kind of burnt on one side and no horse. You may all move forward however you wish before I continue the next step. Well, I guess I should start with, honestly, a turn roster, I guess. That way I can tell people when to have to move. Is that correct? Already got you guys? Nope, that's an old one because I see Jonah there. We remove these. And all 3 of you, I need a new turn. Rosa?
3.
Yep, well, so far you're the first. I am just really getting tired of this fucking mouse.
And I can't move my character.
Okay, I'll have to check that. I'll have to check also.
Can't even select my character to try and move him.
Huh. We're going to try something different. I'm going to disappear for a second and come back. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the other service. Sometimes one gives me more problem than other ones. Okay.
I'm just gonna stay quiet.
Okay. No one ask her questions.
Okay.
Now, this is not helping any. The mouse is not working at the same time as I'm trying to get things done. Okay. Okay. So Jonah has to go ahead and do your roll for your initiative, and I'm going to restart from my side because I think going through Google is not working. Although it's designed for it, it gives me problems. Oh, this is going to suck.
I can't move my character.
That's what I'm trying to fix right now by signing in on a different service. God damn it. Quit trying to fucking make me sign on. Until I get to here. Okay. And then if it still doesn't work, I may have to check everyone. See if something during one of the resets sometimes happens and changes settings I'd already set for everyone's figures. Which oddly enough, it defaults that no, you cannot move your figures. Isn't that kind of weird? The whole reason for them. Okay. This is going to just drive me crazy. Okay. Now to find you guys is... Oh, that's not what I was trying to move. That's moving easier at least. Okay. Now, no one can move their figures, right? Let me check someone.
Was the issue.
Okay, there's Gunsmoke. Let me look at him.
Yeah, mine's like showing under my horse and won't let me.
Oh, okay. I know what to do then on that case, because all of you are probably being overridden by the horse, which actually on my side you're on top of. And if you're underneath it, now try to see if you can move your figures. We're
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
That was the only problem then. Okay, let me finish setting everything else up here. For one thing, we're not even on air right now.
Oh, jeez.
Well, because I had to change services, so now it has to find... I have to tell it to go to this one. There we go, there's that. Now though, problems like... We are so huge on this one. Okay. Okay. I'm having to rearrange the screen quickly, see where everyone's supposed to be. Okay.
I'll try to be nice.
I'll try to have a system that works. But yes, thank you, but also this wins the award for being the most annoying part right now. And I'm in charge of it.
You want me to go out there and beat the shit out of it?
Maybe later. We'll try to go without resorting to violence this time. Okay.
You're no.
We got that going. Okay, first to go was Jonah. Or has anyone, okay, Jonah, go ahead and do your movement. We're assuming at this point everyone gets off their horses because you're getting pretty close to the guy. That it?
Yep.
Okay. Next is Gunsmoke. Go ahead and copy that out. Okay, that's working good. You went ahead and moved? I was too busy looking at make sure my new
Yes,
chat log.
I moved
Rosa?
spaces towards the side.
Rosa, go ahead and move. Or did you move? Everyone looks like they moved.
No, I didn't move.
Okay. Oh, that's where you're. That's right. That's where you were. Kid Colt went. So Rosa's the last one, and then I will go back
Devin,
to
I'm
story.
just letting you know that Rosa is the only one being seen on the map because it's zoomed in too close.
Let me see what. Okay, I see what it is. I can fix that, but you are correct. I have to grab it and move it this way. Or like, probably about there. Does that look right? Yeah. Okay. So, now going back over here for a second for me. I have to open that encounter again. What is it, Ginger? She's trying to climb down the TV screen, I think, at the mouse. Okay. Now that you're all there, let me move to that last paragraph. A figure sits beside it, hunched and motionless. Your horses also didn't seem to want to come any closer, kind of shivering and tossing their heads. That's kind of why you had to leave them behind. So as you headed forward, the figure still didn't move. Even the gravel crunching under your boots as you walked closer. And still no movement. So if you want, you may move, everyone may move again. Or take turns until basically there is a point that I would be able to tell you what's going on. But at some point, if someone says, hey, that's it, you can just walk up to them. So that's Jonah. Gunsmoke? Okay. Kid? Colt? And Apache. Okay. Kid Colt's still moving. He's done now.
I moved.
You sneaking up behind the tree on him?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I would say between Gunsmoke, well, all you are within close enough range to basically start seeing. A pale, hollow-eyed cowboy, none of them recognize, wearing a Rocking Z brand burned into his chest instead of stitched into his shirt. His mouth open with a slow grin, and from the fire they hear a whisper, not words so much as the sigh of iron cooling in the forge. Everyone make a reason check, all three of you. Oh, damn it. Okay, we got 61, 72, 46. I think everyone still made it, even the 46 with a typical. Let's see here, typical 46. No, you're real close.
Damn.
That was a 51 would have made it. But everyone else, which means they can kind of share it with you. Kind of look at the, well, actually, the result of the makes a difference. Let's see. That's a 58 or no, 66, right? Isn't that next? 66 on good is a green. 72 on a typical is a green. Is that a 61 on a good? It's green. So what we got is green. Okay. Well, as you went ahead and look at it, you did still realize that it's not this brand that says Rocking Z's signature on it. Doesn't look like one you've seen around the camp at all. Matter of fact, it looks like it was kind of cobbled together. You don't know what they started as from. Maybe some of the new brands would know better, but right now, as far as you can tell, it's just someone homemade one to look like Uncle Zeke's brand and branded this guy on the chest. Then the wind comes back so hard it scattered the fire into the dust, and when your eyes cleared, there was a man. Oh, okay, man. Oh, okay. You start to hear someone walk up, and what it is, remember the result earlier. Green, everyone had a green, which was everyone but Rose. You see shadowy figure. Oh, who was it not? Who didn't get it?
Gunsmoke.
I was
Gunsmoke.
the 46.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right. You're absolutely right. Sorry. Everyone else starts to spot several shadowy figures huddled nearby. And one of them says, "Step out nice and slow, strangers. Don't make me mistake you for one of Redland's gang of coyotes." Now I should put them on the map, shouldn't I? They stepped actually close to Rose. Rose just about walked into them. Go ahead and grab them. They're over by this tree. You see two, I guess you call them cowboy type looking guys. Almost actually look kind of like townfolk type, actually. Like they're not really dressed like they've ever worked out in the ranch. And a guy standing in the middle. Now, everyone make a perception check. Let me move this.
Intuition.
Oh, yeah, intuition. Sorry. Wrong game. Oh. So we got Kid Colt. Jonah got it. Not for Rose or for Gunsmoke. But for Kid Colt and Jonah, you both notice. That's weird for Jonah. Maybe as Jonah, he looks kind of familiar, but you know you're not where you belong anyway, so you're not sure. Kid Colt remembers him from his days back in the circus. Known as the guy is known as Mr. Lightning. One of the fastest draws. He's also on the side every once in a while gets picked up to do bounty hunts or whatever privately. He doesn't work as a standard bounty hunter. He more like if a banking community needs money, they'll hire him. But, you know, he is a trick shooter as well. So, he's the main guy behind him. Who wants to do what? Do you guys just stand there? He kind of says,
You said I know him?
Yeah. Kid Colt knows him from the days in the circus.
I'll walk up to him.
Okay. Make a psych check. $53 with a good, I believe that's fine. Yeah, anything above a 46 makes it. So, he notices you. He's like, you don't work for Redland. What are you doing out here?
Working for an old man.
Well, we heard Redland failed at a bank robbery and went running to some place around this area. And we were hired by the banks to pick him up. But we kind of set this trap for him, for them, his men. This is one of his guys. That's why he doesn't look familiar to you. If you said old man, you mean the guy down the hill, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what are you guys? You're working for him. You just a ranch hand, or what are you doing? Are you hiding from the law? What's going on?
We're kind of ranch hands and kind of pretty much defend his ranch as much as we possibly can when we have to.
Have you seen anything about Bear and his gang, or the Redland gang?
Not that I can recall just yet at the time. Nothing so far.
Is that because the player can't remember, or is that because you don't want to tell him?
Wasn't there at the time.
Hmm?
I don't think Colt was there at that time.
No, that's right. Yeah, it's true. Okay, I was just wondering. So, does
That
anyone else
worked for Z?
Ah. You're kind of familiar halfway. Kind of like, marking over, put his hand over half your face from a distance, kind of looking. Maybe someone back from the old war days. But,
Jonah Hex?
Yeah. No, you don't belong on this world. So you're like, regardless, if he's thinking of you, it would have been an alternate version of you.
No.
So, don't want to draw too much attention, I guess, because you're not sure if it's good or bad yet. You don't know what you did in this world. So, he then looks at the other two in the group, being Apache and Gunsmoke, and says, either of you seen anything of Bear around here?
Yeah. I know it's been a minute for me.
Yeah. Bear
trying
Bronson.
Player to player, everybody did run across him at one point. I think everybody shot him.
No,
Yeah, I
no,
have to
nope.
think
That's
I
about
was
that.
afraid of that. I was afraid of that. There was another guy named that his name was Grizzly, and he was down
that's
by
who I
town.
was
That's
thinking.
the guy I'm
Grizzly.
remembering.
Yep.
Grizzly's the one that
Grizzly.
was at the
Bear.
edge of the ranch
And his gang are the group of people that you
up
think
the mountain.
may have invaded the silver mine up on top of the mountain. The Indian mine, I should
Okay.
say. That's all right.
So, okay. So, unsmoke to this guy. There's word that he and his gang.
Hello?
I point to the one that
Oh, okay.
supposedly they're up.
Yeah. They're up there, huh? Oh. That leads a problem.
Why?
You probably can't see them, but up the mountain from us, there seems to be some Indians that told us to get off their mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we were trying
It is
to.
their sacred. It is their sacred mountain.
Yeah,
You did say that we could go and try and get them off.
Oh, you have an in with them?
Maybe.
Tell you what, if you can do it, we'll give you a majority of the reward. We'll just pay for our travel here, just to be glad to hear he's gone. But we can't. I don't think they're going to let us up there. We kind of had a little shootout. We took a couple deer down. We were hungry and we didn't realize. So we've been asked to leave the mountain, and we get occasional arrows to remind us. So if you're going to take care of it, we'll just leave it to you and head back down. He's looking more at Kid Colt, who he remembers. Says, if you got it, we'll step down. We'll trust that it's going to be taken care of. But otherwise, we're going to have to find a way to deal with these Indians and get back up there and get our quarry. He is a little American law first guy. Over the Indians. So Kid Colt knows that. He's run into that. It's been a kind of a contention between the two at times. That's why they don't work together. So, Colt, want to say anything? Nothing? Oh, just nice and silent and kind of like they're wondering, so you got this. We're supposed to be out of here soon, right?
Yeah, be out of here soon. Hopefully, I think we got this.
And everyone make a perception check. This has to do towards the area he was pointing. Intuition. Sorry, I wrote it.
Thank you.
Yeah, intuition.
I don't know nothing.
That's reason.
Jonah is the only
I
one
see.
that does.
34. You got a 6, a 34, a 23, and an 88. Jonah sees an Indian standing out on the edge of a cliff looking down. Has a bow and arm, but no arrow right now. He's just looking down at you guys in the dark. What do you
Okay.
do? You say anything? Okay.
Are those three still there?
Yeah. Well, everyone. Well, you guys just gonna wait for him to leave, basically. If so, I'll just remove him. And I guess they'll leave the body. I don't know why they said they're going to take the body. Okay.
I mean, we could search the body if it has anything good on it, but we can
Do
leave
you
it.
do you want to do that?
Sure, why not?
You make an intuition check. Mercy, goddamn shark.
Fuck.
No, don't make one. You look at him. They're nothing. Let's see. Actually, roll percentage dice. I have a chart for this. Oh, come on. It's going to be impossible to see here. There it is. What'd you get? We got a 17. So let's look down this
That's
list.
off of 1 die 20.
Oh, get percentage dice. 1 die
That's
100.
die 100, isn't it?
Yeah, die 100. $31. Let's see what we got on 31. The guy in his pocket says it has a faded photograph of a masked rider, a.k.a. Phantom Rider.
God damn it.
He had an old picture of your dead character.
Great.
He's probably someone that knew you and was like tracking you down, but now it's a waste of time. That's what you found. Give yourself 5 karma for that RP bonus. A little bit of personal laugh. Give yourself 5 karma, I mean. Okay. Now, as everyone else is left, let's see. Basically, Tall Elk, remember the Indian you guys met before? And some of his Indians step out of the shadows, where he's saying something in his native tongue to the other Indian, the other two, and they kind of head off on their own while he's remaining. He says, "You're back to deal with the sacred mountain." Looking at, I guess, Apache and Gunsmoke. It's the only two that were there before, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you two say anything to him? I guess I should put him on the here. They didn't come out till they were gone. And I'll just worry about moving Tall Elk. He comes walking out. Wondering if Apache and Gunsmoke are back to deal with the problem up on the mountain.
Probably.
Probably. I see.
Yes.
I think it might be a good idea, yeah.
Okay. Now, let me go ahead and... So I had all these opened earlier, but I had to close them all when I changed... Oh, now I'm way the fuck out. I don't know why I'm thinking that. I keep forgetting sometimes that the one I'm looking at is the same one the players... Remember, I used to have a DM one? And then I had... Well, I used to have a DM map open, but it took up more computer power. So I forget that I was looking at the same one the players were. So let me open the next. encounter. Basically, what you'll have is you'll continue that night resting and head up in the morning because it's late at night. And if you come in a lint cave, they'll see you. Plus, you have to walk up there still. But, you guys eat, heal. Since those of you that are like Kid Colt, who's down, 4 points?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I do want to ask him if all his people are okay 'cause with the shootout that apparently Mr. Lightning.
Yeah, that was his name because
had with him.
he understood and he was moving back. He just had to be kept being reminded. He didn't think our law applied to him, but he kept backing up for the sake of his people. So he wasn't a rude man, but he was not allowed here. Now wait, come on. I am having fun waiting for this damn thing to open up. Let me try this again. Oh, come on. The next part I need to read is fighting me to show up. See if I can find it. If that's going to be part of it. Bear Bronson. We did that. That was the other guy. And this is I noticed when both their names came up in the same area, and it was kind of a random thing, so I guess the fact that they both came up the same night. Let me check here, see if I can get this one to open. Well, and I'm plugged in to the internet. It is continued to be choppy as hell. And I'm about to decide to give us a break. Because if it's going to be this much of a pain now. And I know someone has a toothache and doesn't have to listen to this shit. Yeah. I guess due to problems with R20 I'm having and my computer, I'll admit that might be part of it. We are going to end this episode early, guys. Because I can't open the next section to read, so. Talk to you guys later. We'll be on, or I'll be on, we'll probably do something on Xbox soon, people, but otherwise we'll see you guys next week. Yeah. Live streaming, so anyone gets a chance, catch us on there. Bye.
Bye.
I hit the, come on. And I have a nice picture for you guys, this one. Would it open now?